Hi, sorry. Oh, there we go. Now we're recording. Sorry that I've been busy lately, and I meant to make another video today, and I apologize for not getting more makeup on and stuff. By the way, speaking of makeup, let's see, it is my left eyebrow. Okay, I thought that was my right eyebrow, so that's, not to brag here, but that's amazingly how well I did with the eye pencil, and that's amazingly how well the color matches, because I shaved my eyebrows today, and I kind of shaved the end off of my one eyebrow, so I did some eye pencil to color it in so my mom wouldn't notice, but I would say by the grace and mercy of God, I really did pretty good job on my eyebrows. So, I'm proud of myself. Proud of myself. Proud of myself. And and of course my sister's in the background telling me how much trouble I'll get in, but I say I did pretty good, and my eyebrows needed to be shaved anyway, and I did pretty good I did a pretty fine job. So anyway, there's a lot to talk about. Obviously, I've been blogging lately, and if you want to go see some of the stuff that I'm blogging about and just other stuff, it's really up to you. I know I'm not making as much videos as I should. I just been busy trying to get my post-college life together and just figuring out stuff and just dealing with a lot, and also just really getting frustrated. I mean, I know that, oh sure, I should get resumes out there, and sure, I should get cover letters out there and all that, but I really did think that in this day and age that getting a video on YouTube would have been a creative way for me to get a job, especially since I do want to be an analyst and a commentator, and I thought, hey, if I utilize social media, I would get someone who would look at a video and be like, hey, this kid's really innovative. And that's what my friend said. He thought it was a really innovative idea, and I'm sitting there going, well, for one thing, so much for a paperless society, and for two, if I don't get somewhere, I mean, right now I don't have any debts, but in about 6 months or so, that grace period is going to end, and then I'm going to be in trouble, and then I'm not going to be able to pay my debts, and I'm sitting there going, okay, it's not like I just wanted to sit here and go, oh, I'm just going to laze off for a month. That's what some people suggest, that I take a month off and then I get a degree in my hand and then I go job looking. But it's like, I just wanted to get out of college, go look for a job right away, and hope that things work out. And I'm just really frustrated, and what else can I say? And I was just hoping that things would really work out, but apparently they're not really working out, and for whatever reason, the devil has really decided to get down my back about some things. He's reminded me about how some people have been totally unforgiving toward me about certain things that I did in the past, and he's totally reminding me about how some people have wronged me in the past, and how I still have some unforgiveness that I need to work on, and he's let me fall back into that actually with the devil, he's affected me to fall into that pattern of unforgiveness several times, and so I've really been trying to work on that, and I've just prayed to God, help me to forgive some of these people because I mean, obviously there are people who've wronged me who I did nothing wrong to, and I would need to forgive, and then of course there are people who I've wronged who need to forgive me, and I need to forgive them for not forgiving me, and it's just been a lot. And I mean, what else can I say? Tomorrow, according to the Gregorian calendar, I'm turning 24. According to the Hebrew calendar, whether you used the way that the Pharisees calculated it or whether you used the way that the Karaites calculated it, I'm already 24 years old. So, I mean, another year of my life has already passed. And it's like, it's just so frustrating, and I thought, hopefully that things would work out, that my life would start getting somewhere, and just things are really, well, what can I say? They're frustrating, there's no other way to put it, and it's just, I mean, sure, have some blessings happen in this time, absolutely, and it doesn't take away from some of the other tough and frustrating things that have happened. And incidentally, it's been a month, and literally a month and 8 days since my granddad's been dead, and I just think about, first of all, I never expected, I guess, that in my lifetime, or at least for a very long time, my granddad would ever pass, and I would always hope that there would be, reconciliation, and perhaps on my granddad's part that he would repent for the many things that he had done to me and others, but of course that never happened, and, my dad had disowned me, and he couldn't be a part of my graduation, and so, just a lot of that kind of stuff going on, and stuff to think about, and just so amazing, and, what else can I say? And, that's a part of why I'm a little frustrated, too, because, I'm not saying that I've had it harder than others, but, for what I've gone through, and just because others have had it hard, doesn't take what I've been through away, and I've always believed that God gives at least in certain cases, God always gives in proportion. For example, and we discussed this before, let's see, I'm going to go to the Bible here just so people know what I'm talking about. It's Jeremiah 13. I believe it's Jeremiah 13, 14 to 16. I just want to make sure that I'm correct on this. Or it might be, hang on, oops. Let's see. It's 34, 14 to 16, or maybe 33, 14 to 16. I think it's actually in this week's Haftarah, so okay, that's not it. Let's try. Maybe it's 33, 14 to 16. Yes. Okay, it's not. I have to go find it. That really frustrates me. And one, because I always think about this verse, and it's obviously my case. And it's Jeremiah 3:14. Okay, so I should have done Jeremiah 3:14 to 16. Go figure. And I'm not exactly a chapter or verse kind of person. If I get certain verses down, I can do okay. But for the most part, I'm not a chapter or verse person. So Jeremiah 3:14 to 16. Return, O backsliding children, says Jehovah, for I am married to you. I will take you, one from a city and two from a family, and I will bring you to Zion, and I will give you shepherds according to my heart, who will feed you with knowledge and understanding. Then it shall come to pass, when you are multiplied and increased in the land in those days, says Jehovah, that they will say no more, the ark of the covenant of Jehovah. It shall not come to mind, nor shall they remember it, nor shall they visit it, nor shall it be made any more. And so obviously a lot of blessing has been going on in my life, like I've been able to find out more and more that I am Jewish, that I've been, for whatever reason, and that was the thing that I was talking about, giving in proportion, right? One from a city and two from a family. So I believe that that's definitely a proportional verse. And anyway, I gotta go. It's just, I'm gonna eat dinner anyway, and it's just not worth it, because I got a lot of distraction right now. But I just want to let you know where I am in life, and what's going on, and what have you, and of course, like I said, also, the devil's attacking me in a lot of areas, so just pray for me, because, I don't know. It's just getting really frustrating, and another year of my life is passing, and I would have thought that things would have gone better by now, and it just seems like in a lot of ways they're actually getting worse, and I'm trying to hang on to the promises, and there have been blessings in my life, but boy, I tell you, it's just frustrating. It's really, really, really just frustrating.